Moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Here in the middle of the line,
gain of a yard.
Bodies, not
brings
much
up
space.
second and 9.
I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
57 Mike. Mike 57.
On the draw, they go to Geis. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Jump that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Back at the 22-yard line.
It can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Big stop, let's go. Check 55, come on. Check 54. Stay with you.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Here we go, dude. Here I come. Here I come. 41 Mike.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And no, incomplete.
Burrow,
they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang.
Incomplete.
But 2nd down.
Brings up
that pass just a little bit
10.
off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
To Joe Mixon.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's
the 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Pass.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Let's go.
It's a
that
gain
time
of
the
10.
conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
Cincinnati.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Go. 19, 18. Check 41. It's outfield. It's outfield. 41 Mike. 41 Mike.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more
18
and a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Sooner Joe Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped by the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The 29-yard line.
A good throw out to Adams on the perimeter.
Burrows.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The 3rd down pass.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And maybe Corral right around the 34.
First down.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 4-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you. 9. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Rip right. Under 10, 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
For a Texan.
And a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-ho.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
22-yard line.
You. 25.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
He's taken
look,
down.
that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
His throw caught around the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Texan.
From 17 yards out. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows out.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
Outside sometimes, so get some fresh air. A little wind in there. Yeah, that's right. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
number 28,
it does them
Joe
no good
Mixon,
to go
the
back
ball
and say, well,
carrier.
you know, we had a good one going.
Tackled at the
Finish things
25-yard
off.
line.
That's the only way you can get it done.
4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need pressure? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Down right at the
They'll say
line.
no gain on the play there.
No
Now
gain on the
3rd
play.
down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard
Joe
line.
Mixon, the
Just a
ball
1-yard
carrier.
pickup there, and it'll be
He was
4th
tackled
down.
at the 27-yard line.
This was just simply excellent
gain
defense.
of a yard.
On this 3rd down, they
It's
had to be
now
alert for the
4th
possibility
down.
of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all
Daniel
from
is
understanding
in
what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Trevor
On 4th
Daniel
down,
in
Trevor
punt
Daniel
formation.
on to punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds.
The Texans take over
and they'll
first
spot it
and
right
10
at the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at the 20. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Texans 7, Bengals
2nd and
0.
9. Here's Watson. Off to Geis on the screen. Room here to run. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll hand it out to Geis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Tackled back at the
loss of a full
46-yard line.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here's the tap. You may see. 59. What we got?
Out of the gun, Watson. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
It leads to 2nd
Another
and 10.
zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Burrow's going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Looking deep for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Trevor Daniel.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
And no return here. Where will they spot
The
it?
Texans
They
take
say
over
just
first
outside
and
the
10
20-yard line.
at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy
Down at the
who threw 2
23-yard
interceptions
line.
in the first quarter of
A
a
gain of
really
a
big
yard.
game we were playing.
Brings up 2nd and
No,
9.
not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
Going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Just because he had enough confidence in himself that
intended
that was
for
a clue.
Will Fuller.
And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day. A lot of
It's
times
now
it's that
3rd
first
down
read that you
and
have.
9
Maybe you
yards
get it
to
in
go.
pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Watson. The Bengal pressure time, down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
An 8-yard
Great
loss.
job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
The Bengals
will take over here, 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 31
yards. 31.
1st down, Cincinnati.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Let's go, defense.
They'll give it to Mixon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
I'm going back to you. 41's the mark. 41's the mark.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's hear it.
Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a solid relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the middle got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release.
At the 2-yard line.
6 yards puts him right on the doorstep. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
It's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Burrow's pass.
John Ross, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Cincinnati.
And the Bengals are an extra
kicker
point
on
away
for
from
the extra
tying up
point.
this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Tackle made
move
back
the ball
at the
at least a few
22-yard
times on
line.
offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Bandit. 57.
Watson. Open man is Samuel, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Complete to number 87.
The Texans will burn the first of their timeouts
7.
as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. On the handoff, it's Geis, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
A loss
As
of a
the
yard.
stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Anger
Here's Brian
in
Anger
formation
now.
for the
As
Texans.
he'll punt it away for the second time. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
At their own
The field
8-yard
position
line.
game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complimentary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat for a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off Burrow.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking deep for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. Hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get in the field goal range with a completion.
He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these 2 teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We're going to start all over.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And some space here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon, 78 yards.
The kicker on
and the
4-point
Bengals
after.
have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, put it in. It's a safety creep. Hey, put it forward.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Geis, the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
22-yard line.
And the result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 22, Watson. On the crossing route, complete. It's Fuller. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
First down.
Watson hitting Fuller with a big 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. It's Geis on the counter. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
That's another
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? He's had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Jerry,
a great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
ties the game at 14. Kaimi Fairbairn, the kick
Right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back to where we started in intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd
Number
quarter.
28, Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
That someone's
He's
defense
brought down
has
at the
got to step up and make a
37-yard
big play
line.
and try and
A
change the momentum
7-yard
of this
pickup
game.
brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
40 worth the mark. 40 worth the mark. Check, 41. Hey, I'm coming. Switch it.
Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked on by Eric Murray. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Check.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Geis, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the right blitz and protecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that is incomplete.
Watson's pass forced to the ground and incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
Brings up
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Number
2
87
yards is all they'll get on the completion.
A gain of 2 on the play.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Steps away to his left. Dancing to his man. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's a turnover
Geno
on
Atkins.
down.
And the Bengals will get the football back.
Don't give him nothing.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 11 on the
drive
play.
starting with a first down, 11 yards
Cincinnati.
on that pickup. Going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone will come through.
Burrow throw. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about
Joe
3.
Mixon, the Bengal ball
A
carrier.
whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the
It's a
sense
pickup of 3.
the next time he has
Brings
that
up
opportunity,
2nd and
he may
7.
keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Again, it's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals
Joe Mixon,
touchdown.
ball carrier. Touchdown,
Joe Mixon
Cincinnati.
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals have
The
broken
kicker
out
on for
tie
the
as
extra
they
point.
take the lead. He's giving him a little jolt. Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in
The
the
kick
game.
is good.
And that jolt puts them in the lead.
Makes the
What a
score.
terrific job
Bengals
by him. He is
21.
carrying the ball
Texans
and simply
14.
saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that
Fair
lead.
catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Geis. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 30, 10, touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And it takes him to an extra point away from tying this football game.
The extra point
puts
is
it through.
good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Flush to his right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Bengals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Burrow. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd.
Burrow's
and he'll be stopped short of 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
But it brings
one hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And he'll work this one out to about the 38.
Tackle made at the
5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Oh, that's what
brings up 2nd
of all
and
those
5.
old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You can't block me.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. It'll be a pickup of a couple and leaves him
the ball
to the 3rd and 3.
The tackle by Logan Wilson. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Texans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Watson now to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
31-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run with Geis. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You got yours. You got one of those Abe Lincoln there.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain
That's
of 2.
a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot. That a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he gets gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
He's brought down at the 39
yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Another carry for their
First
leader
down,
and a good
Bengals.
one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mixon. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle.
Brings up
trying to dunk through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen.
And it's
I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Listen, the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
The tackle
goes a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That is caught inside the 5.
Burrow's pass complete to number 83, Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th.
That will tie the game, 28-all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings us
getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Texans have broken the tie. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. To the left, he's got Sample there. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of
5 yards on the catch. Brings up second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Buying time to his left. And this one's incomplete.
On the keeper.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Because it's 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here we go with Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
To Joe Mixon.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19
That's what they need
yards.
right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. Now bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He's back to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
2 yards on the play.
They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. That'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were booing Charles by a big second half.